button blue. Sub if you new. Hey, what it do? Make the like button blue. Sub if you new.
Hello, salutations. What it do? Start the gamer off out of Durag and the vibes like subscribe. Let's get it. Happy Wednesday, Durag Nation. We are back playing a little Gears of War Reloaded. What's up, Eastwood, Capte, Travis? Appreciate y'all hanging out, being bright and early to stream. I was going to stream this yesterday, but YouTube had a site-wide outage that only affected content creators. It happened around the afternoon. It prevented us from using the YouTube studio. Fortunately, I was able to get my Arrivals video up early in the morning or afternoon-ish. But later on, I could not use YouTube Studio. I tried to create a live and it wouldn't let me, so I was like, "Oh, well, this is cooked. Guess we'll just stream it tomorrow." Oh, you ended up getting it? Yeah, I'm definitely not doing versus. I'm just here to do the campaign. So if you got it, yeah, I don't mind. Cause I wanted to play this with Jay, but Jay, I guess Jay was traumatized by his experience in multiplayer. So he was like, "Nah, I'm not," and they didn't send him a copy, so he didn't want to buy it because he's not really a Gears guy anyway. This technically came out yesterday. What's up, Jace? Switch over to Twitch much better. Appreciate you. I've technically had this for 3 weeks, but I technically only downloaded it yesterday. But appreciate Xbox for sending this over. I was just looking forward to streaming it again. But you know, in a campaign setting. Let me, I'll always default to have it appear offline. There we go. All right, now I am online. So the ops can find me. All right, there we go. That's easy join in. Nice. Yeah. What's up, Jaden? I didn't get Mafia: The Old Country. I don't know. There was some red flags, so I was like, I think I'm gonna pass on this. But I hear it's solid, like just a straightforward movie game. $50. I think it's like 12, 13 hours. I was like, the more I saw of it, the more I was like, I'll wait on that. I'll just avoid it. I'm definitely looking forward to Lost Soul Aside though. Oh yeah, we jumped right into versus because they sent me a code for this to play the beta, and the only thing they had available was the versus mode. So we were basically just a couple of PlayStation players playing Gears for the first time ever in lobbies with like sweaty PC players and Xbox players who would play this game for like a decade or something. Once I learned the game, I was cooking a little bit, but yeah, it got bad for Jay. He did not want to come back. Is there a terrible ending so bad piss you off? Oh, what? Mafia? Oh, damn.
Put this on. You'll need it.
You could get in a lot of trouble for doing
Yeah, the vibes were just off. Like they weren't sharing enough information for my taste.
We better go.
What about the other
I was like, I think I'm out on Mafia.
leave them here?
They're gone.
There's enough good games coming out this year. I don't have to worry about Mafia.
Welcome back to the army.
Lost Soul Aside is like 2 days away.
Shit.
We got Ninja Gaiden this month. Alright. I think I remember how to play vaguely.
I got two options. We can go back the way I
Oh yeah,
came, through the guards'
I remember the
quarters.
bindings
Safe.
of
Or we
this
look for
were
the prison
weird.
box and get right into the fight. Your choice.
Let's do some training.
Let's take the guards' quarters.
Why was my right trigger
Work out the
delayed?
kinks.
Sounds
Playing
good.
Gears since 05. Say it's one of the sweatiest multiplayer games out. Oh yeah, you're not wrong. See if I can rebind the controls. Can I actually view the controller? To change it? No. Oh, might be cooked.
We're en route. Over. Hey! 6-4, this is Delta 2. Hold your fire. We are inside the prison. Over. Man, if Command knew I was here to get you, I'd be in some deep shit.
What's the
Come on,
sprint
let's go.
again? I know it was something dumb. Sprint should be left stick. I'm used to sprinting with the left stick. Yeah, I think this one you hold X.
Hey, hit that button to open the door. On the desk?
It feels really bad. Because there's like a 3-second delay. Like I press X and hold it, then I have to wait.
Locked. It's too thick to cut. One more. All right.
I remember vividly that was one of the things I didn't like about the combat.
You wanted to work out the kinks? This is the place to do it.
What are those guys doing here?
That's Victor's squad. They're clearing this sector.
They're gonna need more choppers.
Alright, that's the strafe. So you double tap to for a dodge roll. Kind of feels faster to do this than sprint.
Take cover!
I will.
How about you take point?
Oh yeah!
Got him. This is a crazy training exercise. It's the ammo. Whoa,
Nice.
that's gross.
What the hell's been going on in this prison?
That's what I want to know.
You don't want to know.
What's up, Gabe? Good thing you played on both consoles since '07. Legitimately, I haven't had an Xbox since the 360. I love my 360 though. 360 was pretty peak.
Marcus, grab the grenades.
Bragging out.
Get a frag in there. Fire in the hole.
Pretty sure they're supposed to tell you how to throw the grenade. I think they forgot.
6-4, we are moving to your location. Over.
That's all right. I can just look it up, I guess. How you doing, Gabe?
Marcus,
Ooh, a
cutting
conference.
through the door. Take cover. Take cover.
Sounds important. Is it an Illuminati conference?
Get ready. Here they come.
I'll grab this. All right, let me check the controls. Since the tutorial doesn't have any controls. Shoot, throw grenade is... grenades are on the D-pad, weapon switching.
Flank left.
Throwing frag.
Got one.
All right, they're handled. Is there a quick weapon switch? Because that felt not good. Imagine a new studio doing a Batman game, Batman Arkham games, the Batman Telltale games.
Go, go, go.
They put together in one story. I don't know. A Batman Arkham game and a Telltale game kind of sound contradictory.
Welcome to Delta Squad.
No idea why in-game voice chat isn't working.
Embry Square.
Can't hear your laser voice.
Waiting for us.
I think that's a good thing. No one needs to hear you, Travis.
This is gonna be awesome.
Hey, are you the Marcus Phoenix? The one who fought at Asfield Fields?
Yep.
Wow, cool.
Not really.
The world is better off. Only hearing your bad takes would make things much worse. Seeing them in text is plenty.
You traitor like
Ooh,
you
what was that?
doesn't deserve to wear the uniform.
Looks
damn.
to me like you need all the help you can get.
Step aside, Lieutenant.
Step aside, boy.
We have a plan to end this war.
What's that, Travis?
Once and
I don't think I can't remember last time I used like in-game chat.
Enemy movements are close by.
I always use the Discord. Oh damn!
Lucas!
You got cooked. And you were just about to start rizzing up the girl.
We now have the light mass bomb. I'll take out all these bastards with one shot. But it can't work if we don't have the targeting data.
Did I get that targeting data? Say less.
Need the resonator. It'll map their tunnels so that we can hit those sons of bitches where they live. Now I'm pissed. Up there.
That's a lot of exposition.
Squad. Last transmission.
The wrong button. Lock in, Travis.
Want you to get in there, find those men, and deploy that resonator.
Will we have air support?
What? Are you kidding? You are the support, son.
Down to 2.
Nemesis are keeping our
My
birds
character
out
looks
of
so
the air.
generic.
You'll have to move in on foot.
We're screwed.
Looks like a creator player.
But the lieutenant here will be feeding you intel.
Yes, sir. And the smart thing to do right now would be to leave.
Anya.
Get it done. I expect you to give me 110%, Phoenix.
What would your reaction be if they put the Batman Arkham games and Telltale Batman games in one story? I don't know how that would actually work. I don't know what you mean.
Enemy reinforcements!
Take cover!
My reaction to them putting two completely different and contradictory stories in one game would be like, why are they doing this?
Get up those stairs. Alpha's waiting.
Doesn't really make any sense.
Okay, man.
Like the Lego Batman games have aren't combining stories. They're not doing what the Skywalker saga is. They're telling an original story, but they have levels that reference different Batman movies. But it's essentially just an origin story of Batman from when he first started to when he becomes a master. And they're using different movies to help tell that story. All right, we hit the checkpoint. Go you Discord.
Brooks!
Travis really just wants to hear his own voice.
Marcus! Flank him! Marcus, flank left!
Let's flank. Hit him with that Marvel Rivals flank.
Out of the way. I'll take that.
Yoink. Your gun's mine now. You like being part of the discussion? Hold up. I think we have. I gotta remember. I gotta change up the Discord. I want to remove some channels, clean some stuff up. Yeah, I'll just go in the members area. Members area voice chat. Visuals look decent. They did a good job with the remaster, I say, in that regard. I don't know, the combat just... I'm just not vibing with the Gears combat. It's still getting used to. This feels a little too funky for me right now. Takes some getting used to. Pardon the members. I mean, you should be. I think I made this open to everybody since I made the whole Discord members only. Let me adjust this. Yeah, now everybody should have access. Oh my god, I hate hearing your voice. So loud. No, I can still hear you. Only your silence will make me happy. Alright, let me add it to the stream. Alright, there we go. Now everyone can also suffer and hear you.
Hello?
I mean, the chat can't respond back. So. They're not going to say hello back, and you hear them.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I just don't want to.
Okay, so. Sounds familiar.
Search for Alpha Squad.
Control, this is Delta. We have visuals on Alpha. Possible KIA. No sign of resonance.
Jay Shell Blast. Jay abandoned me in my time of need.
I'll open the door. I've got the code.
Jay was not trying to get back on this game. He was traumatized. It's on Game Pass?
Yes, it is.
Oh, so Jay didn't even have to buy it or get a code. He can play it. He can play it with us. Because I was asking about it on the pod Sunday. You were like, they didn't get you a code. I didn't think you were gonna play it.
Yeah, if you got Game Pass, it's free day one. Hey, Sadot, over here there's a collectible. I don't know if you care about it, but it unlocks a comic.
I don't.
Okay. I don't know. Some people like having the backstory comic. Some people are like, I could care less.
I'm definitely. I didn't know they had a comic. I definitely will not be reading it.
This little boy just turned 2
There's
last
actually
week.
5 of them in here, and I think it was Max Brooks that did the visuals for it.
Really? That's crazy. Still not going to read it.
No, I know.
It's downloading now. Oh, we might get J Jock less now.
Well,
Did you hear about the supposed leak that came out of Remedy?
Remedy leak now.
is that the resonator?
Supposedly, and we'll see if it ends up being true, but supposedly it looks like
Let's
we're
get
gonna
that
get
resonator.
Control
Marcus.
2 revealed at this year's Game of the Year awards.
What do you think?
Actually makes sense.
Could be Alpha.
And I know you'll be happy.
Who did it come from?
Setting a trap. There's only one way to know for sure.
From an internal memo, supposedly.
Oh, so it's
Our next
definitely
target
happening.
is House of Sovereigns.
I mean, yeah, I mean, we knew it was in development, along with the Max Payne reboots, so, or remakes, or remaster, whatever they're doing with Max Payne. So yeah, it makes sense based on the timeline that they revealed at the Game Awards.
Flank right.
Am I out of ammo?
Flank right.
Out of ammo on my stolen gun. Surprise, boy! This is what you should be doing in Marvel Rivals on DPS.
Controller died, sorry.
Bro, selling my game already.
Somebody. Help.
Useless.
Well, the
Thanks.
controller died. I mean, you know, I can't control that.
You definitely can.
I got it on the charger now. It shouldn't be an issue.
It literally tells you when your controller is out of battery.
Out of the way.
The thing is,
I think I'm probably gonna
not hard or
end up
anything.
I'm probably gonna have to end up getting a new controller pretty soon. This one, for whatever reason, doesn't seem to be charging like it's supposed to.
Plan
But it's the same. Okay, the other one's just I didn't see it.
feel issue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was that?
Just getting fun.
Aren't you supposed to be a Gears player?
No. Man, the last time I played a Gears was back on the 360.
So you are a Gears player.
Oh yeah, I mean a long time ago.
The only time I've ever played Gears was the beta of this game a couple months ago.
Really? See, and it's funny to me because like somebody yesterday was asking me about like flagship franchise for Xbox. And I was like, you know, I know everyone says Halo, but I'm like, to me, Gears was always the better franchise.
I never judged them. It felt like Halo was just always the bigger deal.
Yeah. It's definitely what they marketed.
Definitely the most successful. But
You don't care about
I definitely associated this with a Xbox and Gears, so it is weird to see this on PlayStation still.
But supposedly it's sold enough copies that they're already thinking about moving 2 and 3 over to PlayStation as well. So.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt. Because we're getting E-Day, day one as well.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for it.
It's so close.
Although, so E-Day I know is going to be kind of like playing Halo Reach, where it's like, you know what's going to happen. You know that it's not going to end well. And people are going to be like, oh, but, you know, how can you end it on a somber note like that? It's like, because that's what happens in the storyline.
I have no idea because I didn't play any of the games.
So, Emergence Day...
And you're just gonna spoil it? Jesus Christ.
No,
Well,
I'm not going to spoil it. I mean, we don't know what the game's going to tell us yet. And
you just said you do. I don't know.
I know because I read the comics. leading up to it.
I didn't read the comics. I don't know any of the lore. I'm going in completely unaware. I know the game is called Gears of War.
You know what makes me sad to this game? He's probably not going to be able to do it because he's age now. But for years,
we're good. Let's grab
Batista
some ammo.
was campaigning to get to play Marcus Phoenix in a Gears movie. They recently are like, well, we might do a Gears movie, and Batista's like, 15 years I've been asking for this, and now you do it when I'm too old.
Could pop up
I
anywhere.
don't think he's too old. Still in good
I
shape.
think we would have figured out some kind
Yeah,
of goddamn defense by
It's
now.
interesting to me, all
Yeah.
the people though that have
Man's
been
tried
like,
everything, but
"Man,
nothing
he's lost
works.
so much weight.
Locusts
and,
wanna
he
come
doesn't
up,
have his
they
muscle
come up.
anymore." It's like
I used to have
he's-
nightmares about those
he's like
things when I was a
63,
kid.
guys. Like,
Shit. I
and
still
he's
do.
not an active wrestler. Like,
Which means he's not on active steroids.
Looks like we need
Yeah,
to
exactly.
split up.
yeah.
Phoenix, you and Carmine will go right. Dom and I will go left.
Yes, sir.
He's too old. I know you're not. How dare you? How dare you be an ageist, Jay? As a senior citizen yourself.
I mean, but Jay's kind of got a point. I mean, look at Marcus Phoenix in this game. He's probably what, late 30s. Like Batista's 63 and looks like it now.
The power of makeup. Better gears with Space Marines. I mean, this is a remaster of an old game. So I don't think it's a fair comparison, but obviously Space Marine 2 is just way better.
Yep.
In every way. But yeah, Space Marine 2 is a new game.
Yeah. In fairness, I'm also the wrong person to even remotely comment on that, because I'll just tell you Warhammer in general is better than
There's
most
another nest
video
around the
games.
corner.
Well, the spot
Yeah, that's it.
on the right.
Take him out first.
And besides, you know what? The other thing that, I guess I'm going to call back to you. The other thing that Space Marine 2 has going over it, I mean, you know, this is not the wokest game ever made. There's not people going into hospitals and teaching the Sisters of Battle about aborted babies.
Well, every game can't be perfect.
No, I love the fact that you just, and that's exactly how I like it when you see with respond, where it's like, when that guy asks you that, and you were just like, yes, it's the wokest game ever made. Like,
As it,
blue-haired Space Marine.
as it should be.
Like,
If it ain't woke, it's a joke.
Someone get on that troika.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot from up here. It's a great position. Avery Johnson's retiring. Doesn't want to stay in that kind of jack shape. Yeah, that makes sense.
Good job, men. Now let's go find that resonator.
I mean,
Move out.
he's still gonna have to be in that jack shape because he's gonna be Peacemaker for the foreseeable future. Road is turbo fed. Got your Crunchyroll subscription and you're watching Jujutsu Kaisen. We're about to finish season 2. You're thinking of watching Solo Leveling after. All excellent choices. Jace, appreciate that Prime.
Dom, Phoenix, you'll look for a way in.
11
I'll
months.
Stay back and suppress.
I'll agree solo leveling is peak.
What about Alpha?
We'll save him if we can.
Solo Leveling and Jujutsu Kaisen are peak.
I'll certainly agree on solo leveling.
The Solo Leveling is like some of the most fun I've had watching action anime in years. It's technically an isekai. It's a reverse isekai, which is kind of becoming my favorite genre. I just love me some good isekai slop. But yeah, the first season in particular is like so good. Second season doesn't have as much of like the character development and like story elements. It's just like pure, just adrenaline, incredible action. The first season is the setup, and the second season it just goes absolutely crazy.
Grenadier! Watch our flank! We got a grapple!
Get in there and flank that nest. We'll cover.
Got him. Keep dividing his attention.
Did you see the latest report that came out that said, even with everyone going, oh, it's slop, it's sci-fi, and stuff like, even with the massive, I guess for lack of a better word, like dislike, they're still expecting that Black Ops 7 will settle somewhere between 25 and 30 million copies.
I mean, of course.
So, like, all these people who are like, you know, oh, Battlefield 6 is gonna curb stomp it. I'm like, man, even if Battlefield 6 sells the best it ever has sold, it still will not catch Call of Duty.
I mean, people often overreact to like online. Like, there's definitely obviously a drop in interest in Call of Duty, but it's still a lot of people's like preferred game, and you know it's on Game Pass now.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyone who like seriously thought that there would be like Call of Duty was going to be like selling Concord numbers or something is incredibly delusional.
Yeah. I know I'll be the guy who gets booed out of the chat for saying it, but everyone else is like, oh, or not everyone else. A lot of people are like, I don't want this sci-fi garbage. I want this to be,
Something's wrong with this thing. It keeps jamming.
I'm glad they're doing something, at least trying to do something somewhat different.
Take position.
Well, there's the first Carmine for the dead.
Reinforcements! Take cover!
Yeah, like to me, and I know a lot of people are different, but
What?
for me,
Why is this racist still in our chat? Delete this fucking idiot. What are we talking about?
Wait, what?
I don't find it a compliment to be the one black person or one of the few black people that you find tolerable. I don't find anyone who is racist tolerable. I don't think.
Also, that's just like such a passive aggressive way of doing it.
I don't think they belong in society with the rest of the civilized people.
What's going on? I feel like I'm getting down way too often.
You are. I have no idea what's happening. I feel like
For some reason,
I'm barely trying.
Like Mike's got less hits or something.
Might be a skill. I think this is why you don't play Rivals. Skill issue.
Absolutely. Skill issue. Absolutely. Actually, so it's funny you mentioned that. I did play it for the first time in like since the Fantastic Four stuff. I have such mixed feelings on the way that Ultron plays. Like, part of me likes him, and the other part of me is like...
I wanted him to actually be a healer. I don't think he has enough healing in his kit.
Yeah, like... It's weird to have a support character that does hardly any support.
Yeah, because you don't play him as a support. You just play it. You play as a DPS, and you just throw your drone on some people occasionally just to keep yourself healed by standing in their radius, by flying in a radius. But you're basically just flanking and off-angling, shooting.
I also tried out a Blade, and I...
Oh no. For future reference, if there is ever a person in chat who says they don't like any person based on their race, ethnicity, gender, anything, you have my permission to immediately ban them permanently.
Delta. Come in.
I don't want any of that nonsense in my community.
Military equipment. Always works.
Except for the look.
So
Because
cringe.
you watch a lot of because you watch a lot of
I know.
movies, Dot. I can say this.
Do I?
There's only two things you don't like: people who are intolerant of other people's culture, and the Dutch.
I didn't watch that movie.
I think we just
Oh,
found
you've never
out.
seen Austin? You've never seen Austin Powers?
I did, but that was like
Somebody's
30
having
years
a good
ago.
time up there.
Also, what's this beef with the Dutch? I like the Dutch.
It's just Michael Caine's character, Austin Powers' father, is like, there's only two things in this world that are evil: people who are intolerant of
Holy
other
shit!
people's culture,
It's one guy.
Dutch. And it's like,
I mean, I'm sure it's funny in context.
yeah, probably.
The soldier needs our help. Get down those stairs.
Soldier needs the help. Skill issue. Ultron's a throw pick if you only have 2 support. If he's your second support unit. I mean, he can still work, but yeah, you definitely need that second support to be like a Luna. If the other support is like Jeff, then yeah, you're cooked.
Private Augustus Cole, Alpha Squad, sir.
Cole, as in
You're 7 to me. Appreciate you, normal guy.
Yeah, that's right.
Where's the rest
It's all
of
good,
the
Eastwood.
squad?
They're sitting tight over in
It's
the tomb.
been taken care of.
Delta squad.
Is there any anime game that is worth getting? Do not get Curse Clash.
Hell yeah, we've been waiting for the truth, but the radios don't work for shit.
All of the Naruto games are worth getting,
Ju-
just for fun.
Jujutsu Kaisen is an amazing anime and manga. Do not get that game. It's absolute dog water. My favorite anime games are pretty much every Ninja Storm game. I think the best Ninja Storm game is Ninja Storm 2, but all the Ninja Storm games are really good, especially if you like Naruto. I think my favorite overall is right now is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I just love that game. I think more anime games should be like it.
Hey, Marcus. Remember?
It's amazing.
I remember you wanted
Like it's
$20.
if you like fighting games, then yeah, you can try Sparking Zero. It's not really good in terms of balanced fighting games, but it's fun for a little bit. Fighters is a better fighting game. Xenoverse, if you like kind of more action RPG and PvP stuff, Xenoverse 2 is really good. But yeah, Kakarot and the Ninja Storm games for me are the best.
Man, that Jujutsu Kaisen first class might be one area where we'll be like, nope, we both agree on that part.
Yeah, I'm very disappointing too, because and this is why I was one of the reasons I was glazing the 7 Deadly Sins game, because I feel like
There's too many.
Did you get into that maybe yet?
I didn't get an email about it yet. I don't think. But yeah, my issue is that like too many anime games like default to being like just fighting slop, and they don't even try that hard. Like Hunter x Hunter, when they announced the Hunter x Hunter game was going to be a fighter, I was like, it's disappointing. Yeah, like the whole premise of what people loved about Hunter x Hunter, besides the action, more so is the story, like the exploration, going around all these islands and getting into these adventures, and they just make it just like this 2D fighter. And they don't even make it a good 2D fighter. I feel like too many of these anime games are will just default like, oh, well, we have to try to make a fighter like Dragon Ball Tenkaichi, or we have to make a Naruto Ninja Storm clone. And that's why I appreciated Kakarot for doing something different. Like, oh, let's actually just make an open world single player action game.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Get over here and take these weapons.
Like, for example, Bleach,
Don't use
Rebirth of
them
Souls, I
until I
enjoy
give the
it. But at
order.
the same time, I'm like, man, a Bleach game that would have been more like a, what is that, even hate kind of saying this, but more of an action RPG would have been so much better. Because it just would have better captured the series.
Exactly. That's why I don't understand why they always want to default to just making a fighter, like especially since so many of them would just fail. Like just make a better game, like a more open action story driven game.
You two.
And you'll have more success. That's why I appreciate Seven Deadly Sins going away from that fighting nonsense and just trying to be basically Genshin Impact. I'm here for it.
I don't know, but I've theorized at least for a little bit. I think you have to come pick up this Hammer of Dawn story event thing.
I'll have to.
Oh no, you don't. I got it.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm grabbing it anyway. It has infinite ammo.
That is just not right.
Fire your weapon, soldier. Hold your trigger down. It gives the satellites time to
The
triangulate.
laser. Reminds me of Helldivers 2.
Yep. It's literally we're calling down a satellite.
Damn. Finally, some good weapons.
And one of the things, again, how games used to be made versus how they are now to a certain degree. So, I think they already said it, but it's not. So, like, the Hammer of Dawn is a satellite laser. It only works when you're outside and when the satellite's overhead. So it's like,
We should use the Hammer of Dawn all the time.
It only works outside, and even then, only when the satellites are overhead.
He just explained it.
You lucked out.
Yeah. So it's like the game
Control,
itself
this is
gives you a
Delta.
reason as
Come
to
in.
why you can't use it. And I wish
There must be more seekers.
I wish more
Let's go.
games would kind of go, if we're gonna take stuff from you, at least we'll give you a reason why. Like, I forget, did you play, I know you played Fallen Order, did you play Jedi Survivor?
Yeah, I play all of them. I think a better example is Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. Like relatively early in the game, if you do a certain quest line, you can unlock a summon.
Phoenix, you still got the Hammer of Dawn?
And you can use it on a boss fight. You know, and you summon this warrior, and he helps you fight. And then you can basically never use it again. like every time you try to use it, it says it's not available, and it doesn't tell you the conditions.
Oh, okay.
There's no explanation. They just don't let you use it. And I'm like, why?
Yeah, like, the reason I brought up Jedi Survivor was I think it was one of the best to do this in that it's like, okay, it's the second game. You don't need to have to relearn all the moves you learned in the first game. It's
Very
like,
true.
Warm up.
Like, I hate when games are like, okay, you were level 500, but because of story reasons, you're back to level 1, so you gotta relearn everything. It's like, that's kind of not rewarding the player's time.
Yeah, it was dumb. They just kind of let you jump back in, and they just give you new powers on top of what you already unlocked.
Yeah.
I will say the best thing Wu Chang had was the respec system. I hate when games like make respecing like a chore, or like a whole thing that they'll like charge you currency for it, or they won't let you do it. It's like, bro, you want people to be experimenting with different skills and styles and everything like that, and you make it so that people are forced to basically make a hard decision. Like I'm playing Clerics Obscure, and it's a nearly perfect game. I love the game, but one of the things I don't like about it is the respec system. You can only respec by getting a certain item, and the item is like kind of rare. But at the same time, you're finding all these abilities and getting all these interesting things that you want to experiment, because there's like a lot of build options.
What is this?
But they even your attributes like are tied to certain weapons. So if you get a certain weapon that specs off agility and luck, then you want to spec into that. but that requires a respec,
Something
which
shit about Hoffman's
costs
operation.
this fucking rare currency. I don't like.
Map the
I
underground
don't like it. I
network.
want to experiment,
Find the
try
locust
different
target
builds,
and rip it out.
and
So I
I
don't
just
know.
feel it's restrictive.
I don't know if you saw, so coming out of Gamescom, one of the things that I thought was awesome, that Expanse game, they were saying, like, they've got, like, 3 different builds for each type of class, like, 2 different weapon trees for each thing, so they're like, you're basically gonna have a total of, like, 60 different combinations, and they're like, it's basically going to be, you know, their hope is that they won't say no to people, but it's going to be very rare that you'll see people build their character the exact same way. So they were asked about the respecking thing, and they were like, respecking is a thing that should either A, be like just free, doesn't cost anything, or B, is like it costs so minuscule that you're like, oh, okay, I don't care, I don't mind doing that.
Exactly. It's to a point where if a game doesn't have respec, I automatically take a point off the score. Because I'm like, this should not exist. You're just wasting the player's time for no, and you don't have a good reason to do it.
One of the ones that drives me crazy is where it's this is one of the reasons why I never liked really cared for this. From soft game, like you have to go to this special place with a special item that you can only get access to whenever you, like, you know, it's like the third collectible thing or whatever. It's like, it's kind of like, and me and Trevor talked about this today. He wants me to try out, and I'm like, at some point I might, but he wants me to try out No Man's Sky. And I'm like, man, I don't know. At some point, when it's just ticking those boxes, at some point you're like, this isn't really fun. It's just
Control,
me doing
this is
checklists.
Delta. Come in.
I want to dive into No Man's Sky at one point. I played a little bit, just because I love the appeal of being able to just hop into a ship and fly through space and go through the atmosphere, like how Starfield should have been.
Yeah, that's literally what. So it's funny you said that. That's literally what the other guy that I'm
Delta Squad is in the House of Sovereigns.
Like,
Over.
this is everything No Man's Sky. Or, No Man's Sky is everything we wanted.
Understood. Sit
like,
tight.
You
We'll
can
take them
build
out.
your own ship, invite your friends on it. Everyone's
Delta
excited
out.
because in the past it was
Find those
like me and
troikas.
you were playing. You had to have your own ship. I had to have my own ship. Now it's I can invite you onto my ship and we just explore the galaxy that way. And it's just like everything they're doing.
Get ready. Here they
This is
come.
gonna sound weird, but this is the way he phrased it, at least. It's like everything
Out of
No
the
Man's
way.
Sky is doing is basically live service done correctly.
Yeah, exactly. You recommend .hack? Whoa, somebody on the Twitch chat knows ball.
I'm
Not the .hack recommendation.
I love
We have
.hack,
visuals
like,
on your
the
location.
passions, but I don't mention it anymore because people look at you and they're like,
Wilco.
What's that?
Delta out.
I had some guy yesterday, I was telling him about .hack, and I kid you not, it's not. He goes, oh, so it's a Sword Art knockoff.
Bruh.
I'm like these damn kids.
No, I think the last time I watched it was .hat signs. I think that's the last one I watched.
I think that was the first one.
Back in your hole.
Yeah, when I first got into anime, it was weird. Like I got into anime like right when anime like first invaded America. Like before I'd watch like some couple stuff here and there, but like I was there when Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon made its debut in America, and then I like progressively started going like down this anime rabbit hole. I went through .hack, sign, Full Metal Panic.
Hopefully Gundam, because everyone can watch Gundam.
I watched a little Gundam. I was never that into Gundam, honestly. Like when people were doing Gundam, I was more into DBZ and Full Metal Panic. To this day, like I don't like a lot of mech anime. There's certain mech anime I can get down with, but it's not my favorite. Like it has to be like kind of exceptional. Like Gurren Lagann is probably my favorite.
See, and I'm the exact opposite. Gurren Lagann was too silly.
I love it. I love how over the top, but also it could be serious as well. I really now for serious ones, I really loved 86. I thought 86 was just a masterpiece. It was actually really sad. Really sad though, but really good.
Guilty Crown was another really good mecha anime. God, it was depressing. Like every time you start to like a character, they're like, "Hey, that character's dead now."
Yeah. Someone's down here.
So, and I'm willing to say it as well. So you know how we always talk about I have the worst takes in anime?
You do?
One take that even you'll have to agree with. Yeah, but you know, well, what's the best anime? Still to this day, the answer is Full Metal Alchemist.
Which one?
Brotherhood.
All right, there.
I mean, obviously, the other one's not even really Full Metal Alchemist.
Now, I still think that's a really good anime. I think it was a great anime, in fact. But yeah, Brotherhood is definitely the superior one. And I could definitely, if someone wants to put Brotherhood as the best anime of all time, I would say that's a strong argument. It's not my favorite anime of all time, but it's definitely in my top, and I would definitely put it as one of the best. I think you can make an argument for a few, like a Cowboy Bebop. I think you can make an argument for best anime ever.
Here we go. Here goes Sadot. I can already hear the gears going. He's shit takes again. I always thought, because it was made by the same dude.
There's no way.
I always thought Samurai Champloo was the better series.
There's no way you're about to disrespect Cowboy Bebop on my stream.
I'm gonna say I'm not gonna disrespect it. It's a great franchise.
Objectively,
I just like Samurai Champloo better.
Bro, the disrespect is crazy.
But objectively, I would say that yes, Cowboy Bebop is a good franchise.
Good?
Well,
it is objectively one of the best anime ever made.
Well, hold on. Let me back up one split second. Objectively speaking, it is one of the best animes ever made. That got completely and totally neutered by that god-awful Netflix.
I mean, it's Netflix. No, like I don't hold it against anyone. Like there's been plenty of anime that have been butchered by Hollywood, and I'm not going to hold it against Death Note. They got the same treatment.
Oh yeah. It's surprising. Like somebody asked me yesterday, he was like, "So what's the best animated live-action movie out there?" I was like, probably the Rurouni Kenshin movies. Those are surprisingly good.
Yeah. Does anyone have Shinobi Art of Vengeance? I do not. Actually, surprisingly good live-action anime that I watched and thought was really good was Erased. The anime is really good, and when I saw it had a live-action version on Netflix, I was like, oh, it's a Netflix live-action anime adaptation? Oh, this is probably going to be a disaster. And it was actually really good. Like, really good. Like, arguably on par with the anime. In fact, no, definitely was on par with the anime, and arguably had a better ending. But I couldn't say the same thing about the live-action Mob Psycho 100 Netflix adaptation.
Get up there.
That one was atrocious.
So I gotta ask, because I think you should watch it, and everyone seems to have very
pickup zone. We need to clear it. That means no
I did.
on the ground and no nemesis.
That was okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. Like everyone else was so mad, and they were like, "They ruined Dante's character. They ruined Lady." And I watched it. I was like,
people. I think people were the Pearl Collection. I was like, bro, we're talking about Devil May Cry, bro. It was never a serious franchise. They definitely didn't portray Dante as like as powerful as he usually is. And I'd say the Devil May Cry anime that came out, well, probably like 10 years ago now, was like, yeah, 100 times better. But
oh yeah,
I wasn't like raging online like, oh, it was fine. I think it was like partially the social media and partially because people were like triggered by the supposed politics and just looking for a chance to grift off of it.
I mean, I do think that. Okay, so if you played the game, which I'm assuming you have,
All of them.
like, Lady does not cuss every 5 seconds like she does in the TV show.
No.
That was a little annoying. But other than that, I was like, other than that, you think her character fine.
Yeah, like they definitely took a lot of liberties, and I think the writer said that, or director said, we mentioned that they're going to take fan feedback into consideration for season 2. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like when it comes to Netflix adaptations of stuff like that, I have very low expectations going in. Right the bat.
Man, I'll tell you this: when they first announced, I'm pretty sure you watched this. When they first announced the Castlevania anime, I was like, oh god, how is Netflix gonna ruin this? And then it came out, and I was like, wait a minute, this is actually good?
Surprisingly so. How do they do live action anime? They take the story of an anime and they cast real people instead and then film it. That's essentially what it is. We're just talking about adaptations. It's the same way comic book adaptations work. They take the story, the source material, and they just retell it in their own way in live action.
Or like,
what's up, Craig?
Like Fallout.
Yeah.
All they did was they just were like, hey, let's take this world, cast real people, boom, it works.
Yeah, that's all we're talking about.
God, I can't wait for season 2 of the Fallout TV show.
I'm actually looking forward to more Scott Pilgrim. That was a surprisingly really good Netflix adaptation. I know it triggers some people.
Like, sometimes you just get franchises where you're like, I wish that I could have played what I have. And here it's really good. And like you said, I trust it. But I just can't get over how bad the animation is for my person.
No, legitimately, I don't blame you. Like that was my biggest criticism. Like people were focused on the race swaps. I was like, I don't care. I just want it to be good. My consistent criticism with the trailers is that this is a Marvel Disney production for Spider-Man. Why does the animation look so bad? Like this is unexcusable. This is inexcusable. There's no justification for this. Like, and I saw people like try to say, "Oh, you're being too." No, I'm not being too critical. It's objectively bad, and there's no reason for it to be bad because Disney is a billion-dollar corporation, and Spider-Man is the most popular character in the world. Like, why is a TV show the first Spider-Man TV show in years have such dog water animation? Like, it's literally worse than fan animation. I'm like, what are they doing? But I still gave it a shot, and the animation is bad. It's not as bad as they promoted it to be. Like the scene they had that I reacted to the most that was bad is in there. But I thought what they did was the directors kind of like edited around the dog water animation and kind of picked their spots so that they could like somewhat competently animate like certain key scenes, and they just kind of cut corners with like the non-action segments. But the writing was legitimately really, really good. That's what carried the entire thing.
What I hate hearing is when people go, well, it was artistic choice, it's subjective.
It wasn't. It was literally money.
Like,
it was literally time and money.
Literally just, it came out, it was literally just them trying to cut costs.
This is Private Phoenix.
It was obvious, and it was obvious to anyone that actually like watches animated content. Especially someone like me, I watch a lot of anime. I watch a lot of different animated content. I knew right away. Oh, this was cheap. Like this was. Oh, they were like, here we're not going to give you a large budget for this, and we're not going to give you that much time. That's literally what that was. I knew it right away. It's very common.
Did you see the article that came out like 2 days ago
that's right,
from
asshole.
one of
Question
the
is, who are you?
studio heads, and he's not. I mean, he's still working there, and he's not like I'm so pissed I'm leaving or anything. But he was ticked off because he was saying like, here we are working on Iron Man, a wildly popular character, great franchise, and or a great character, good movie. So. Anyway, he said, so it came out that basically EA told the group of Motive that was working on the Iron Man game, they were like, hey, you're working on the new Battlefield game. And they were like, well, we're working on Iron Man. They're like, you're putting that on hold, and you're working on Battlefield, and if you don't do this, we're gonna cancel your, basically we're gonna cancel your Iron Man game. And so he was saying it kind of annoyed him because he was like, I had no interest in working on a Battlefield game. I was interested in working on my Iron Man game. But companies have a tendency to, whenever something is going to be their big seller, they kind of just go, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Here's what we need you to do.
This is worse than I thought. Like I covered it on the channel previously because Tom Henderson over at Insider Gaming, they did a deep dive on like the Battlefield situation behind the scenes, and they mentioned that Motive, because I remember the announcement Motive made a while ago saying that they were working on Battlefield, but they said, oh, it's not going to affect Iron Man. And then Tom Henderson did the behind the scenes article that showed actually pretty much everyone who was forced to work on Battlefield had to like kind of delay their other projects, including Iron Man. And that was unfortunate. I didn't think it was so bad that they threatened to cancel the game if they didn't do it. But yeah, I mean, it is EA, so not that surprising.
Does anything EA do surprise us anymore?
No, I know that some of the EA hate is like overstated, but they are at the end of the day like they have some like scummy people in executive positions at the top.
They're one of the worst companies out there. In my opinion.
Like they do a lot of good stuff. Like I appreciate that they don't stuff their single player games full of microtransactions and stuff like that. But yeah, the executive leadership at EA is like really stunning.
No, we cannot kill her. What we have to do is we have to lure her outside.
I see. I'm like, oh, my guns aren't working.
I just didn't want you wasting your whole clip going, why is she not dying? It's like,
yeah. I'm just gonna hide so she chases you.
Sometimes that's the best thing to do.
Oh, you're dead.
I blew myself up with my own grenade. Well done. That was
good job.
one of those moments where I'm like, Jarvis, don't click that.
I'm definitely clipping that. Then we gotta take her outside, laser her.
Yep.
It's a long way outside.
It is.
And this run is so dumb. I hate this run.
Anyone want to get me up?
We gotta get Jay in here.
Unfortunately,
I ran right
I'll
into
have to check. I'll have to check, but I think that it's only two-player co-op on campaign.
It's only 2-player? That's lame.
I think so. Wait, what happened? I got kicked out somehow.
I exited because I was trying to see if we get a third in, but is it only 2-player?
Well, I'm checking real quick.
I think it might be. Yeah, I think it's only 2 players.
Yeah, only 2-player.
Tough.
Yep.
I'm echoing. Do you have the stream on? Do you have the volume on the stream?
No, I don't even have your stream up right now.
No, I'm echoing. I don't hear it. I don't hear it now. All right, let's get back in. So we got to go a long way. I don't know where the outside is. But you're missing why are people hating on Sadot? People have been hating on me ever since I first got famous. It's a natural part of being in any way successful. People are jealous, so they'll lie about you they'll attack you for clout, especially especially other failed content creators who are like, they see their views going down. They think the easiest way to get relevant is just to find someone who's doing better than them.
To say this, you know the reason why. It's called black fatigue.
I mean, there are definitely some. I mean, there are definitely some racist. I get like racist comments every month. The one creator that particularly is like trying to use me for clout right now. Yeah, he's got some racist followers as well. I got some racist comments, which is funny.
This is he's got us trapped in this very small little area.
Yeah, I got double dash past. Yeah.
Yep. So you're supposed to try and get her to smash these doors, but the thing is, you can also just blow them up with your own grenades. So.
Yep.
You know the thing that, so I don't hate this run. What I hate about it is the way the camera shakes with it.
I hate that he like crouches down automatically. Like it just, and combined with the camera, it just feels goofy and looks goofy as well. Alright, it's outside. I think we lost it. It couldn't keep up.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to come back in. I'm just gonna go through it.
Yep. Your sacrifice is appreciated. You're not him, exactly.
Oh. So since we're a gaming chat group, we can go over the other fun gaming.
Get out of here.
Everyone should be ripping apart right now. Dude, like, you know how we talk about, like, sometimes, like, oh, this is just such a scummy thing to do, right?
Yep.
I think the Bloodlines 2 thing might be the scummiest thing I've ever seen in gaming.
What exactly is that?
So, okay, so what happened was, basically, not only did they use the Bloodlines name to kind of get clout, because the Bloodlines was an RPG.
Right.
Like, deep RPG, like a Bioware type RPG.
It's all clear.
They removed the RPG elements. They're like, oh, dialogue choices aren't going to matter that much. And we don't know yet if it was Chinese movie that did this or Paradox. But anyway, so there's 4 clans at the beginning. There's La Sombra. There's Kanu Hakim. They're basically like the cops. Tremere, which are your blood mages.
All right.
Ventru, they're your nobles, and I forget the other one. But anyways, and then they announced La Sombra, which are Shadow Weavers, and Toriator, which are basically like they're your artsy types. They're like, oh yeah, these 2 clans are part of the Silken Shadows. They're on the disc, but you got to pay $30 extra to get them. Like literally, like. I'll tell you this, PC Gamer, who is one of the groups that I believe has like the most toxic positivity, just being like, oh, they're not doing anything wrong, it's fine for them to put this in the game. Literally, even they were like, these 2 clans should have been in from the beginning, they should not be making you pay for this, and the only reason they're making you pay for this is because they're like the company themselves has had this statement of like, they don't expect it to sell much, so they just want to try and milk the few people who will buy it.
Yeah. People get on Ubisoft about being scummy. That's gross. Like what? What are we doing? Appreciate you, Death Show. Yeah, I'm not worried about. Literally, they're just lying for clout. Like I don't even pay it any mind. Like once I called out the person and told them to debate me live, and they immediately punked out, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm not wasting any more energy on this. They're clearly just trying to use me to get views. They're just rage baiting.
The thing is, to a certain degree, I hate saying it this way, but you're not successful until you have an enemy. So,
Dom,
like,
you and Gus
what I
go
mean by that
left.
is, like,
Well, yeah, I got
the more
a lot of enemies.
Yeah, I mean, the more successful people get, of course there's going to be people who are like, oh, Sadot doesn't deserve that kind of success because they're jealous and they want it for themselves.
Yeah, nine times out of 10, it's like I look at who's attacking me, and it's like another YouTuber who has like a high amount of subscribers and like bad viewership, or low subscribers and low viewership. I'm like, okay, yeah, I see what you're doing here.
Freaking hell, I feel bad, and I don't know if the guy disappeared. I hope he did, but like the dude, the Jay's stalker, like that dude is serious help.
Oh, for sure. Like that's a whole nother level. Like, yeah, in my case, I'm just dealing with people who are I'm just dealing with clout chasers and people who are just mad because they don't actually watch the videos and are being manipulated.
Yeah, I've got a friend in another chat group who's a little hard on me because he's like every time I teach him about Wolverine, it's like, yeah, he said that at literally every video he has. Like, it's gonna be interesting, and I'm like, do you understand that he's not saying it's going to factually be at this showcase? He's saying, I hope it's going to be at this showcase.
Yeah, I people, they will literally, like, I saw one comment where that kind of just shows just how much they just lie. Someone said that they stopped following me because I made up a story about us getting a Black Panther and Iron Man in an Iron Man game.
You didn't make that story up. We were gonna get them.
Literally one of the biggest superhero gaming stories of the last 5 years was that EA was doing a Marvel game deal, specifically for Iron Man. Because I remember Jeff Grubb leaked it. Jeff Grubb, you know, one of the biggest, most reliable leakers in the world, leaked that EA was doing an Iron Man and a Black Panther game, and I covered it on the channel because it's news and it's Jeff Grubb. And sure enough, like not even that long after he dropped that tweet, EA announced their 3-game deal with Marvel and confirmed the Black Panther and Spider-Man game. So this person literally just lying.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's what the.
How you doing, Greek?
Yeah, it's gonna wait.
It's unfortunately what the internet's become. You know, people just going.
I'm doing alright.
Bullshit. You think I'm
Oh, hey,
kidding?
Greek, how's it going, man?
I think you're bad shit.
I see. Congratulations on making Celestial.
Oh, ain't that cute?
Like two assholes on their first date.
I'm sure it was a journey.
Yeah. At this point, now that it literally just is what it is. When I get there,
We gotta
I don't really see it as some big achievement anymore.
we gotta play some rank when I get the new Scarlet Witch skin. I'm just gonna do Scarlet Witch only.
That's one of the things I've always wondered, and you know, maybe you can tell me, Greek. So, by doing what you've done, by going all the way to Celestial, does it diminish the joy you get in playing the game? Are you like, is it almost like one of those things where it's like, I made it all the way to Celestial, I never want to touch this again?
I mean, for me personally, no.
Okay, I was just curious.
He enjoys the competition. It's just like the games that you play to get when you're in, you know, sweaty rival ranks. Like it gets bad, especially when which unfortunately often happens. You're in a mostly sweaty lobby, but the worst players in the lobby are on your team.
Oh yeah.
And that could be like very frustrating.
I can.
And Greek will crash. He has no problem crashing out under the right circumstances. Like, Let me throw a grenade down here.
Fire in the hole.
That didn't go very far. Why can't I throw it horizontal? I just want to throw it down the hall.
Got one.
OG Space Marine. Do I play Helldivers 2? I've played a lot of Helldivers 2. I didn't get the Halo Warbond yet, but I'll probably tap in next week for the new update. I was looking at some of the reviews that creators had about the new Halo Warbond, and they basically said, unless you're a Halo fan, it's not really like all that. Like they have a few good weapons in there, but it's definitely not like one of the better Warbonds. But it's
still gotta get my Helldivers 2 back at some point.
It's a great game, yeah. I'll probably tap in for the new content. I'm curious about the new curious about the new Terminid thing that they're dropping with the new update, where you're not going to be able to call in stratagems. You're on a desert planet. It sounds interesting.
We gotta get out of here.
I love that game. I thought it was great. It's one of the ones that I lost because the whole Sony bullshit stuff.
Oh yeah, that.
Man, I still to this day have never actually gotten an answer on what the fuck caused it.
That's tough.
So what? You hang out with Stranded?
No, it's a great game, and I think what makes it so fun is
keep moving. What I say?
Yeah, I think I have like 300 hours in that game, legitimately.
I
don't even stream it. I've streamed it like a couple times, but I just love. It's just a game. This is one of the games I'll just throw on like off stream. I just play regularly.
I'm sure some people will not agree with me, and that's fine. But it's why like games like Helldivers 2 is why I am willing to take the stance of PvE games are better than PvP, because it's like you're all working together to kill the bugs. Like, there's no.
I agree. It's more fun for me. I just look at it as like personal preference. Like if there are people who are like super into fighting games and like enjoy the competitiveness of PvP experiences, and I can appreciate that. I just personally just enjoy PvE better. It's generally, to me, it's generally more fun. It's less toxic. I just enjoy it more.
And if I have to, and I will say, if I have to choose between PvE, PvP, or PvPVE, I almost never will go for the PvPVE because I'm like, they're never good at either one of them. Like, what was the one I was looking at? There was one today I was looking at called Active Matter that's new, that's looking kind of interesting. But they were like, it's a PvE extraction shooter, and I was like, hey, you lost me right there.
They lost me at extraction shooter, but I remember Ghosts of Tsushima Legends added a PvE EVP mode, and this during the Legends mode they added it sometime after the raid. It was actually pretty fun.
Man, it's hilarious to me to see the people online crashing out over. They're like, yeah, they put in Legends, but they didn't fix it. They need to put Jin Sakai back in the game. It's like, dude, like Jin's story was over. Get over it.
Yeah. Like I'm wondering how many of those people played the Iki Island expansion.
See, so it's funny you mentioned that because I haven't played it, the Iki Island expansion. But one of my friends in another chat group was like, the Iki Island expansion was absolute dog water. I was like, really? He was like, it just was. He was like, it was just terrible. And I was like, So he was telling me today, he was like, I'm worried. The reason I'm worried about Yote has nothing to do with Atsu. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's, she's gonna be a girl boss, which first of all, I hate that term anyways. But he's like. He was like, the real reason I'm worried about it is because it's going to be the writers of the Iki Island, and Iki Island was not good. And I'm like, yet to hear anyone say Iki Island was bad. But
I thought it was good. I thought it was great. I enjoyed the expansion of Jin's story. I thought the obviously the new island was absolutely stunning. I like the new updates they added to Legends mode, all the different quality of life changes. I thought it was an amazing expansion. I thought they did a really good job.
You know, so it's one of those almost moments where I feel like they ended Jin's story so perfectly that bringing him back for the second game would just cheapen it. It would
literally just be a cash grab. Like essentially, oh well, this works, so we told the story we wanted, but because it made a lot of money, we gotta come up with a way to just expand on it. Because he had his character arc. Like at that point, you're just fighting. You just want to make him a ninja and just have him fight more bad guys. Because he already had his character arc. Like it was completed. Between the main story and Iki Island, I thought they settled his character.
All right, I'm starting to get back to my group now. Yeah, and you know, it's also, I hate when I hear people say this. Well, they should have just continued it with him. Why would they do that? I'm like, first of all, tell me you've never seen an Akira Kurosawa movie without telling me, because they told up front, you know, Kurosawa was a huge fan, and going, hey, it's the same world, it's the same shared state and all that, but it's different time periods and different characters. I'm like, that is 100% what Kurosawa did. So I'm like, so when they say things like, well, I just don't get why they're shoehorning her in. I'm like, this is exactly the kind of story Kurosawa would have wanted to tell. But yeah, no, man, I think.
You know what's interesting about that? They revealed for Black Myth Wukong. They revealed they're basically doing the same thing. Like they're doing a Black Myth game focused on a different mythological figure, and I don't see
one of the four that's in the West. He's the mage, I think.
And I don't see anyone I didn't see anyone online being like, "Oh, we're Sun Wukong. Oh, I can't. Why?" Like they're just like, "Oh yeah, cool. More of this game that I love from a different perspective."
I think it's because, like, some people just formed an emotional attachment to Jin, and they're like, I want Jin back. Like, I don't care about all that. I just want Jin. Like,
it's definitely because it's literally because if Game Science had revealed a woman as the subject of the new game, we'd seen the same response. Like that's literally what it was.
I like to believe that people see through the crap of people like, and I'm sorry for bringing his name up on stream, but I had to recently. I don't block content creators very often, but or like block their channel, but I did for Endymion because somehow he has up on feed, and I'm like, bro, I am not listening to a person who's like, it's garbage just because it's female.
Damn it.
Yeah, the culture war grifting. I've noticed actually there's been like a noticeable decline in a lot of those views. Like it feels like they've taken so many L's recently that people are just kind of getting culture war fatigue.
Through the bullshit. People can see through the bullshit. Like,
yeah, it's not authentic. A lot of it's not authentic. Like it's pretty obvious.
Like if you're, let's take what I just said.
Expedition 33 actually. Like you had culture warriors immediately hating on that game, trying to call it woke and all this other stuff, and people are just like, bro, like what do you?
And you know the funny thing? If it had been insanely woke in Expedition 33, I would have been like, yeah, that's okay. It's French. Like. The French have always been incredibly, like, open-minded with sexuality and stuff like that.
Yeah, my whole thing was always like their whole thing was always just built on nonsense anyway. Like the biggest victory they held up was Hogwarts Legacy, and that was like one of the wokest games I've ever played. but it was good. It was a good game. But it was a good game. I didn't care because I was like, oh, it's a good game. But it's just so funny that what they choose to count as a W.
I'll tell you what woke me up to it, Sadot, personally. Because for a while, I was a person who was like, they put woke stuff in the game. I don't want that. So what woke me up to it was...
I guess you got blue-pilled?
when Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and that's one of the wokest games ever made, but the writing is so damn good that I'm like, I don't care. It's like, I realized at that moment, it's like, I noticed that I was like, why is it they never pick things that are well written or well made to try and make this anti-woke point. It's always, hey, let me pick Beldar. It's like, well, Beldar's bad game.
Yeah, like I threw a grenade on them, but I had to sacrifice myself to do it.
They always pick things like, I heard someone yesterday be like, well, you know, proof that woke gaming is dying. Look at Dustborn. I was like, dude, Dustborn was a bad game even in its own genre. Like, that's not a good argument.
And it's an indie game made by like 30 people. Like why do you care?
I'll tell you the other one that did it to me. Remember when I texted you and I was
you wish you texted me.
Huh?
You wish you could text me.
Well, DM, whatever it is in Discord.
Yeah.
Let's get that
when I told you, I was like,
hell yes.
Man, remember, I'm like,
have to tell me twice.
For a game that did so much, nobody's talking about South of Midnight, and you were like, man, even the grifters don't care about that game enough.
Like no one cares. Like yeah, like literally just no one cares. Like it's all just silly. Like they pick a game that think is gonna get some attention and that has any level of diversity in it, and they use that to just milk as much money as possible, and it's just so predictable and boring, and you see them pivoting in real time. That's the funniest part when they have to like pivot multiple times, like with Space Marine 2, they were harassing one of the devs because they were trans and saying Space Marine 2 was going to be woke garbage and all this other stuff, and then when people played the game and were like, oh, this is like one of the best games of the year, they all of a sudden were like, actually, it's Space Marine 2 is anti-woke. Like, bro, we saw what you were doing.
Oh yeah, it's the hypocrisy of it all that drives me crazy. It's like, because as soon as let's use one that we let's be honest about. We already know that as soon as whenever Fable finally comes out, it's going to get that treatment. Don't play it. It's woke. Look at how ugly the chick is. And
Whatever that.
I'm like, if it ends up being a really good game and people like it, and we're like, it's good, what will happen is instead of going, well, we were wrong, they'll go, well, this next game is gonna be woke and it's gonna have a real bad issue and it's gonna suck. And it's like, they, instead of being willing to go, hey, let's admit that we made a mistake, they're just like, well, let's just look for the next game to try and prove our point.
Yeah, because renters do. Like they don't care. This is their business model. Like they require their audience to be in a constant cycle of hating something, because they don't. Because I've seen the numbers. Like they don't care about anything else these people have to say, unless it's attacking something or somebody. So they just have to keep the gravy train going by finding something negative. Now Fable, I don't care about my issue with Fable is that it's supposed to be a original character. Like you're supposed to be able to customize your own character, and that's part of the RPG experience. And if we're just forced to play with this random person, I'm like, bro, I'm not playing this garbage.
Well, from what I understand, that is the default character they use, but you are still getting to create your own character.
as long as I can create my own character, I don't care. Like it's fine.
Done.
Like I mean, they probably should have led with that, but if that was the case. But yeah, it's whatever. Like it's a core part of Fable. if they have that in there, I'm sure it'll be fine because the visuals look really good. We'll see how good the combat ends up being. It looked fine from the little bits that I saw.
A lot of the people that I know and trust who have kind of gotten to see some of it, they're like, the combat is very reminiscent of Witcher, which I'm fine with. Like, I actually enjoy Witcher combat.
I prefer. I really want that Fable 2 combat just scaled up.
Nice too.
I feel like Fable 2 just was like the perfect combat for this game. But yeah, if it's Witcher, like as long as it's good, as long as it's a good collection of magic and abilities, that could work out fine. But I don't want kind of this like rounded, RPG brawler like that's lame.
I don't want my Fable to become Kingdom Come Deliverance. Like, Kingdom Come Deliverance is a good game, but that's not what Fable is.
No, it's not. And that's why I'm worried, because this is not like the creators of Fable 2 are long gone. Like, Xbox made sure of that they closed the studio down. But this and I think Playground, like RPGs aren't really a thing. So
no, they're known, unless I'm mistaken, they're known for the Forza Horizon franchise. Right?
There's a lot of reason to be skeptical about this one. Yeah, that has nothing to do with how the character looks or the politics of the devs. Like it's just a lot of red flags.
One of the things that's gonna bug the crap out of me if it's not in there, and I know you know this already. Like, one of my favorite franchises ever made is, and for me, everyone else was stuck on the facial animation, the stuff, everything wrong with Andromeda, and there was a lot wrong with Andromeda, don't get me wrong. But the one that stuck out the most to me was, I was like, why the hell did y'all remove my Paragon Renegade system? Like, I hate these games that are like, well, we can't have a morality system in our game, and it's like, absolutely need a morality system in your RPG.
100%. Oh yeah. Ooh, headshot.
So is this only co-op or?
It's a 2-player co-op. Apparently, they couldn't shell out for 3.
So.
Why can't?
Not much. Also trying to Shanghai Sadot into playing Borderlands 4 when it comes out, like a 4-up.
I mean, I don't need any convincing. Pretty sure they're sending me a copy, and I streamed the state of play.
Let's go.
I can't wait for it. The only thing is, and I think so, because Jay's on here, I want to see if he would agree with something I've recently come to the realization of.
He won't. When
Randy Pitchford, for example, made the comment recently about, well, it's worth $200 if that's what they chose to. I've come to the realization that I think what Pitchford was trying to say is, like, there's $200 worth of content and value in this game, but he has just the worst way of phrasing things.
I think that people have the worst way of presenting reality. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with the way he phrased it. I just think people don't like the idea of paying anything more than, like, the least they can. That's what it comes down to. It literally does not matter what he says or how he phrases it. Like, that point is never, like, they don't care. Like, it's never going to matter.
Like I'm getting the what? And I had a friend the other day who was like, well, so you're paying more than $100. I'm like, I have no issue with paying I don't even have an issue with paying $160 for like a special edition. I don't want to see games go to $100 for standard, but I don't think we're there just yet.
No. So GTA could justify it.
Yeah, GTA don't definitely.
I don't think they are though.
I mean, they're definitely going to be 80 at the bare minimum.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be 80. But it's GTA.
Well, and we saw, and I was willing to pay it. Like, I wouldn't have cared. I was going to get it regardless.
How's it going, Bear?
But, like, Outer Outer Worlds 2 was going to be $79.99, and people threw a hissy fit, and I was like, guys, if it's worth $79.99, let it be $79.99.
We're working to pay $500 for a pair of shoes.
True. I think this comes down to perceived value. Like people don't care about price; they care about how the purchase makes them feel.
Stay under the light.
Oh, shit.
Ammo.
Franklin, Santiago.
This is your first time playing the game?
Yeah.
How you liking it?
They are.
Wave reveal at 1 million subs.
It's also funny, and maybe it's because even though sci-fi is my preferred genre, I just like looking at video games. I'm not like, oh man, if Wolverine's not at this showcase, it's a bad showcase or whatever. So like, just watching it as just a gamer, I was like, man, that was not good. I guess I forgot about those bird things.
Those things are vicious.
Watching Gamescom, I was like, man, they revealed a lot of really awesome things, like awesome games. Like, I don't know what people are talking about, saying, oh well, you know, these games are, they're all garbage. And where's my Wolverine? Like, didn't you have a guy? And I could be wrong on this one, but didn't you have a guy in the chat who was like, all these games are ass. Bring us the real games. And I was like.
He kept asking for real AAA games. I'm like, my brother in Christ, they've mostly been showing AAA games, and I was like, oh, I clocked them as someone who mainly just plays superhero games and like God of War.
Yeah, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with being a superhero fan and playing God of War, but you know, don't act like, oh, there's nothing good when it's like there's plenty good. You just it's not your taste, which is. Seriously?
Bro,
I backed away to get, you know, these birds, man.
These damn birds. I need some more weapons.
Frickin' Hitchcock over here.
Emergence hole.
How do I need to throw this weapon away. This
I don't know if you can throw weapons away.
The satellite one is like useless.
Yeah. I don't know why it's not letting us take that out of our inventory.
But yeah, it's a common thing when it comes to these gaming presentations. It'll be like there are certain people who only care about like 1 or 2 games.
Every propane tank you see from now on. We need a light.
People out here aren't gonna like that, Marcus.
They don't.
That shit.
They don't have an open mind. They just have their games that they want, and if they don't see it, they're just like, oh. Sky Piranhas. How would I rate the game? I don't think I can rate the game. I honestly just don't care enough to rate it. It's like it's an old game. It's a solid remaster. It's just not a game that I personally vibe with that much, mainly because of the combat. It's a little clunky for me.
We're talking about this game?
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is, and not trying to
need the long range.
But didn't you also say like you don't really have any emotional attachment to this franchise like some people?
Absolutely none.
Right, so it's like, you know, if you got this same kind of game to, let's say, I don't know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Why it would be a shooter, I have no idea, but it'd be like, well, you're a big TMNT fan, so it's always hard to judge something when you're not a fan of, like, you don't have those memories.
I don't think it is, because like I had zero emotional attachment. I knew nothing about Warhammer, Space Marine. Like I'd heard about it because I rolled in nerd circles, so I heard people talking about God, Emperor, Mankind, and stuff like that. And I'd be like, I don't know anything about this, but the game looks cool.
Well, that is definitely one where if you ever need to know stuff, I can yak your ear off for 600 hours about Warhammer.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, I know. I would. Actually, it's funny. Like, I love Warhammer, and I do know a lot of the lore, but I'm not like so deep in it that I could actually really do what I just said.
So you're a capper.
Well,
You're a capologist.
Maybe. What it is for me at least is, and I hope someone is maybe tonight.
Damn it, I hate these things.
Yeah.
You get Metal Gear Solid Unlocked today, but you heard the game has FPS issues. What new game does it?
So the trick is, like, you need, so when I shoot these gas things, like, if there's light where you are, you can be there. If you go into the shadows, those things will.
Right.
They're basically the creatures from, whatever that horrible sci-fi movie that I can't remember with Vin, I Can't Act Diesel is.
With Vin Diesel?
Shoot every propane tank you see from now on.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, that was Chronicles of Riddick was awesome.
It's not a bad movie. What? Wait, how old are you?
So we're doing.
How do you not like Chronicles? How do you not like Chronicles of Riddick?
I just don't like Vin Diesel as an actor. Period.
I mean, you don't have to like it. The Riddick movies are great.
I've said for years.
Bro, I was in the light.
I love that they made him Groot, because I was like, hey, look, I am Groot. Finally a role worthy of his acting talent.
Emergence hole.
Shoot the tanks.
You can tell that joke just fell flat and he was embarrassed.
I don't care. Please, half my jokes fall flat. I don't care.
Half? That's generous.
Yeah, way more than half. Probably all. Half? No, you know what? Half my jokes fall flat in all of my anime takes.
Shoot every
I'd say a good 99%.
We need the light.
Yeah.
People out here aren't gonna like that, Marcus.
Although I am enjoying it, and I'm glad you recommended it. Now I finally gave it a shot. I am really enjoying Seven Deadly Sins.
I knew you would. Like it's a really fun anime. It just unfortunately turns to absolute dog water after season 3 it gets spooky, bro.
No, season 2.
Season 2. What? I feel like season 3 was when like it was like the biggest drop off from what I remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. After season 2, when season 3 starts, is when shit gets screwy. You got 2 good seasons, and then it's ass.
Yeah, it gets real bad. Got him.
I got off of anime for such a long time because, and not like it was like the defining anime or anything, but like I loved Akame ga Kill. Like I loved that manga. When they made that anime, they got so much wrong that I was just like, I don't care about it anymore. Like for a little while, and I'm starting to come back now.
That's how I don't think I've ever watched an anime that was so bad it made me not want to watch more anime, but there was definitely ones that crushed my spirit, like The Promised Neverland season 2.
You got a friend who's obsessed with Made in Abyss, and I'm like, man, that just ain't for me.
No, I can understand why. Yeah, being obsessed with Made in Abyss is a little sus. I'm not gonna lie.
Cole, you there? Everything okay?
The friend also likes stuff like Little Nightmares, and I'm like, that's just not for me.
I think your friend's a little sus. I'm not gonna lie.
Tell Baird to shut up and eat. We'll be back soon.
Alright, looks like you have your necessary help, so I'm gonna take off. Enjoy the rest of your stream.
Appreciate you. I mean, to be fair, if Jay was here instead, he would be as helpful, Travis.
I'm doing Fortnite tonight.
I don't know about that. I've been semi-helpful.
One Punch Man, 2 Cake Lady, and Mecha Han McGee are in the shop tonight.
I love how Jay pronounces Japanese things.
I need to. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I need to get the gorilla.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you just I think some of them are part of the battle pass.
Are they?
I think the music pass.
I very desperately want all of them. I need Russians, but I want all of them. It's one of my favorite fucking bands for the longest time.
I could totally see Greek being a gorilla.
I mean, they make good music.
They do. One of my friends is I used to be in a band with, huge gorillas fan.
Like, if I had to recommend an album to people, that's the tough part about it too, because that's another thing I like about Gorillaz. There is a lore and a big ass story surrounding those characters in their world that's also displayed throughout their albums.
Like Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah, because like for example, Plastic has them being chased down by Bruce Willis, which led to them traveling to Plastic Beach with Snoop Dogg and a bunch of other musical artists. Like, it's all a lot.
I gotta go for a bit, so I may be back on later today, but I gotta go.
You're good to go.
All right, say less. Jay's already left us.
After I already like shut down and was about to log out.
I was mostly carrying this anyway. I thought Travis was a former player. He was not very good. I think they're infinitely spawning. Let me go back to the main menu. I'm sore.
Alright, I'll catch you later though.
Yeah, I'll catch you later, Mr. Shockblast. Check out Jay Shockblast. I think let me kick this loser. Dying like 20 times. Yeah. I think I'm done with this as well. What I usually give it a quick 2-hour try. It was okay. I mean, it would have helped if Travis didn't die 30 times. But
Understandable.
Family emergency. Oh yeah, definitely. You don't have to apologize for family emergency. Handle that. Hope everything is okay. Mr. Greek, I hope to see you at some point. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow night. I'll usually do that tomorrow night, but I'll probably hop on Friday, play some Rivals, try out the new Scarlet Witch skin.
Oh yeah, that's right. The new skin is on Friday.
Yeah, I think it'll technically be in the shop. I think Thursday night, but I usually don't be on.
Yeah, like I want to say, like maybe around Thursday, because that's when. Because that's the shop update. I think the shop updates are usually like around the night, while the actual like updates are like
it's in the
morning.
Yeah, the updates are in the morning. The skin goes in the shop at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, so it'll probably be Thursday. I don't plan on buying. I mean, I have more than enough to get it, but I don't plan on buying it.
I play enough Scarlet Witch to justify it, and I've got like 16,000 units. I might as well use it for something. He still wants to do rank this weekend as well. Yeah,
Isn't he already gold?
I think he needs to get it. I think he needs his 10 games so he can get the other gold skin.
Well, what's the word I'm looking for? If my account is still down there, then I will jump in.
Yeah, I have another account too that I haven't touched this season, pretty much.
At this point, I'm gonna have to fuck around and make a account.
Yeah. Yeah, my main account right now is still plat, but I just want to play a little bit on the Scarlet Witch. I've been enjoying the Scarlet Witch this season. She's good at she's kind of underrated. I feel like. I mean, her ult's still dog with her, but but she's got a lot of utility, especially against dive.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
All right, but I'll catch everyone later. If you haven't already, check out the latest videos on the channel. Sub to the Patreon if you want to deepen your relationship with Durag Nation. Thank you to Xbox for sending me over Gears of War Reloaded to try out. It's available right now on PS5. Crazy, what a time to be alive to see Gears on PS5. I believe you can also get it on Game Pass day one. I appreciate everyone as usual. I'm Sadot the Gamer signing out, and make sure you subscribe to King Greek as well. Peace, everybody.